Well, Mike, I always talk about summer, 7-on-7, 7-on-7s. What are the defensive linemen, offensive linemen doing during summer?
We have what we call defensive line school and offensive line school. So we hit the bags, the sleds a lot, working our hand technique, a lot of technique, and footwork. So there's no hitting or anything like that. But we really try to perfect our technique. So when we get in the camp, we hit the ground running.
As the senior, what's your role in that camp?
It's to really, along with myself and Van Bergen and Craig Rowe does a great job with giving the guys as much insight as we can on the position and techniques and the little things, the details. So the things that coach maybe can't coach because we're on the field and it's certain things that a senior guy that's played the position for a few years can give a little bit of insight on. So it's great for our young guys, and we do a great job of leading them.
Who have you, obviously offensive linemen the last couple of years, guys have been like 280 pounds, want to be quicker and faster, but guys now want to put on strength, want to put on size. Who's been a tougher out for you? Who's been a stronger guy that you've been going against than maybe in the past because of the weight gains that they've put on?
You mean on the offensive line?
On the offensive line, yeah.
I would say that Patrick Omame has put on weight, and he's done a good job with keeping his foot speed up with his weight, because you come into the problem of if you gain weight you're going to get a little slower, lose a step maybe. Patrick, that hasn't been the case for him. He's done a great job, and and obviously Mulk has always been strong on the O line, but I've seen a lot of improvement from Patrick.
Obviously, the next to you playing this 4-3, everybody's been curious about Will Campbell and Quentin Washington, Richard Ash. What kind of strides have those guys made, and who's in the best shape right now getting ready for fall camp?
I would say that the three techniques position, our defense is huge. First of all, they've all been competing and pushing each other. Will has been, kind of that lead guy. He's the oldest and has been through a little bit more, and he's been working hard as well as Q and Ash. But it's been a little bit more of a process for Q. He's transferring over from offensive line. He's been doing a good job. Richard, young guy. You got to go through, get a little time under your belt, and he's been doing a great job of just trying to improve himself.
So you feel pretty good about Will Campbell coming into the fall?
Oh yeah. I have the utmost confidence in Will and all my guys. So whoever's gonna take that spot they're gonna do a great job.
Looking at you being this 4-3, do you look at what Sue did 2 years ago in Nebraska, Fairley did a year ago at Auburn, and say this is the kind of impact that I want to have in my senior year?
Oh yeah, I really watched Sue a lot, especially I went to his youth camp out at Walled Lake Western. I've actually built a little bit of a relationship with him this summer. Got to talk to him, watched film on him before that. But he's a great player, has a motor. That's a huge part of playing defensive line, chasing after the ball. But being able to have that type of impact for my team as a senior, it's a big year. So definitely that's one of my goals.
Last question for you. The freshmen have been here. Is there any freshman on the defensive line or on the defensive side of the ball that's impressed you so far?
As a freshman? I haven't really gotten a good look enough. I haven't been able to see the younger guys as much as I want. Like Coach said, we're Michigan. We always recruit, great athletes. So, I have confidence in them. We'll just have to see when camp rolls around to see, how they, get fit into the program.